I'm asking tiffin only, not biryanis. Sorry, after class, give your orders, okay? Mutton, chicken, whatever you want. After the class, I will take your orders, okay? Yeah. Sir, now, today we need to discuss about what it is Django. What is a Django? One framework, okay. Sir, here everyone completed your Python. Minimum prerequisite, no. Sir, no problem. Minimum prerequisite is what is required? Mandatory core Python is required. Suppose present your core Python is completed. Now you are in your advanced Python classes are going on there. Okay, no problem. It will be fine. Maximum what is required means in the Django, functions is mandatory and modules, packages. If you know these things, some classes we will manage in the Django. After some classes, compulsory classes, object, those concepts are required. Present you were completed core Python and advanced Python. Along with the core, some of the knowledge and object oriented programming means what is a class, what is object, how to use inheritance. Some basic concepts are required in upcoming classes. Initially, not required. Present only core Python knowledge is enough for you to handle our Django classes. And one more thing, if you want to go to this Django, along with core Python, some basic UI technologies are required. UI technologies are nothing but front-end technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery, DOM, some 6 modules are there. In all these, basic HTML, CSS. And one more thing is JavaScript, sir. These three. Angular not required to do the Django. Angular is not required. If you have already Angular knowledge is there, it is added advantage. To learn the Django, Angular is not mandatory. Only core Python is mandatory. After that, we have to go with basic UI, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. These are all the prerequisite for your to learn our Django. Why is buffering? Yeah. Duration of the course is 2 months it will take. First 45 days, I will tell Django. Next, one more is there. What it is? REST API. So nowadays, very popular thing is REST API. Without REST API, if you can any interview, no use, no one can get the job. Nowadays, mandatory technology is REST API. In starting 6-7 years back, if you know only Python knowledge, core and advanced, then immediately they are getting the jobs. This story when 6-7 years back. After that, they're asking about every time Django. Nowadays, if you go to any company, compulsory mandatory thing is REST API. So REST API is a small course only, just hardly 10 to 15 classes enough for REST API. But when compared with all these, last important thing is REST API only. But if you want to go to the REST API, first thing is what is required? Django is mandatory. Without Django, if you go to directly REST API, you are not getting anything. So if you want to learn Django, first what is required? Python is required, core Python and advanced Python. Flask. Sir, Flask is also one of the framework. Okay, once I'm telling all the Django, Flask is not that much important. 1 or 2 classes I will explain. Coding, everything should be same. GitHub, okay, I will cover. At the time of GitHub, 3 concepts are there. Git, GitHub, and one more thing is there. Cloud side deployment purpose. Okay, those tools also I will cover. Total duration maximum 2 months. SQL MongoDB will be taken by another faculty. I am not dealing this SQL and MongoDB because in my regular Python who are attending my Python classes, in advanced Python, already I covered who are my students are there. Already I explained about Oracle and MySQL. In 9 o'clock batch present, we are not just started advanced Python. In that, I will cover Oracle, MySQL databases. So MongoDB SQL also will be started. You can attend that classes. Sir, will you do any projects? As first of all, once we start the demo, end of the session, you can ask doubts online, guys. Okay. Sir, now that is the first basic thing, sir. To learn the Django, these are all the mandatory things. So today completely introduction part only, everything should be theoretical part only. Who are the new students are there? Who are not my students? Some other faculty students came now. It will take some 2-3 days time. You have to follow to my teaching and everything because up to now already you are habituated 2 months your faculty. The way of their teaching style, the way of their examples, my teaching style completely different. So to follow my classes and notes and all these things, it will take some 2 to 3 days time. It will take. First day initially introduction part is there started. So, okay. So today completely theoretical part I will tell. Don't write any notes, not required. Tomorrow onwards I will provided notes and everything. Sir, in the Django daily you have to take examples here. Multiple applications I will tell. Actually, first of all, I will give the introduction to this course is we need to go with web development and Django. So maximum everybody knows about that. This one, more explanation is not required for you. What is a web application? Sir, why is good cut down last number? Last not able to hear. Your online message better. Your voice is good. Started. Django also Sunny will be there. You don't worry. Until last class, Sunny will be there only. Okay, na? Energetic voice. I will tell one by one, Sanjay. Maybe this is our first class. That's you are asking who is Sunny. Wait, cinema will be there. You will get you. Sir, observe. What is a web application? Here, everybody knows about that 90%. What is the web application? For example, if I go to the Facebook, is it a web application? Yes, Facebook is a one web application. Next, if I want to go to the Gmail, is it a web application? Yes, this is also one web application only. So web application means online guys, first you have to concentrate the class. Okay, stop the messages. Last we will discuss. ఇంకేది జరగదు ఇలా అయితే క్లాస్ ఇది మెసేజెస్ స్టాప్ చేయాలి please don't message, okay na? Last 10 minutes, 50 minutes, I will give time. At that time, you can message, okay na? Please concentrate on the class. Don't do messages. Sir, now, web application means those things you know already. Facebook.com, Gmail.com, Amazon, Flipkart. So, you know already all these things. So everyone asking, sir, do you cover any project real time, sir? You go to any institute, not only Naresh Shetty, real time projects, no one will cover. They are telling just heading only. We are handling real time project, one bank application, one HMS application like that. All are dummy projects only. But what I'm telling is, I have to tell multiple applications. I will tell how to create it. Multiple applications, suppose Facebook is there. What is the starting Facebook page? Login page. Facebook starting page, login page. Actually, first how to create this login page, how to create these text boxes, these buttons, and how to provide this, all the things we have to discuss it. Next, once log into that, internally some functionalities. feedback form. So multiple 30 to 35 applications I will tell. Based on this knowledge, if you go to do any project, you are in a position 100% you have to complete your one project. Directly project means no one can handle real-time project. That too as a classroom training. That's why how to develop image and spelling wrong anta. That is Japan spelling because some new students are there now. The basic problem is which me who are the first class, those guys I'm telling from childhood onwards I'm studied in the Japan. That's why sometimes Japan spellings will come. You don't worry. Okay. Sir, now, sir, every application, sir, there are two ends are there. One is front end, sir. Second one is back end. Sir, what is front end and what is the back end? Front end means, sir, once we need to go to the movies, once we need to go to movie, everyone watching the movies? No? Yes, definitely. Why you came Hyderabad? To watch the movies, enjoyment purpose. Yes, sir, no? Yes, first to enjoy. After that only you have to go to the studies and all these things. So, sir, front end means whenever you can go to the movie, on-screen cinema is coming. In the on-screen, some people are there. Hero, heroine, comedian, some people are there. But back end, so many people are working there to get that output. Those are director, main thing, producer, music director, choreographer. Main in this, all the story, one main person is there. What is that person? Makeup man. He is the real hero. Why heroine is very beautiful on screen? Because of without makeup, anyone can in the movies, no. So makeup man. So that is called as in application also, sir. We have two ends are there. What we are seeing in this is called as front end. What it is? Front end, sir. Sir, once I'm entering username, password, click on login button. As my ID password available, not available, where it is checking in the back end. Back end is nothing but database. You know already some databases like Oracle, MySQL. Nowadays, MongoDB plays very, very important role. Whenever I'm entering username, password, this username, password is available, not available, it is looking. If it is available, login will be success. Not available, simply will get error message. Who will take care about that? Being a developer, we have to take care of those things. So how to check it? Those things I am explaining. So first of all, how we are getting this front end page? To get this front end page, there are different technologies are there. Those are called as, starting I'm telling the 5 technologies. What it is? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery, DOM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are available there. But in all these, first 3 are mandatory, sir. Remaining are not that much of mandatory, no one can ask. But in all these 6, very, very important technology is this one, JavaScript. Do you know anyone, when compared with Python also, JavaScript is the most powerful technology. Because Python can be used only in the backend purpose only. JavaScript can be used both backend and front end. As when compared with all languages, JavaScript is the most powerful language. Wherever you can go tomorrow in software industry, somewhere else one fine day, you will get this JavaScript. That much of most powerful language, JavaScript language. So to do this one, our HTML, CSS is enough. Sir, first one. We go with HTML. What is HTML? Very good. Intelligence, Andhra. I'm not asking full form of HTML. HTML full form 10th class student also know. Hypertext markup. I'm asking what is HTML? Okay, very good. Sir, HTML is the one of the web technology which is used to develop the front end pages. For example, in this application, there are, this is called as a one text box. This is another text box. This one button. This one link. This one button. So here multiple components are there into my page here. So how to develop these components? One web technology is required. That web technology is nothing but our HTML. If you know basic HTML inside, there are so many tags are there. Button tag, input tag, image tag. So that's why I'm telling. Whenever I'm writing Python program, I'm using button tag, anchor tag, suppose image tag. What about the usage? That basic knowledge is enough. Total in-depth knowledge is not required. So to develop any front end page, by using HTML, we can develop. Okay. Okay. That type of language is called as what it is? HTML. Full form, everybody knows about that. So by using this HTML, just we have to develop the pages only. So buttons are, text boxes are, radio buttons are, everything. But in this one, here, this button having the some different color. This is having different color. This is having different color. How these colors are coming to this one? That is second one. That is also, you know, maximum people, sir. Second one is CSS. Cascade style sheet. So the main purpose of CSS is we have to provide styles. That thing also, you know, already in our advanced Python, I explained one concept to decorators. Who are completed Python, you know, decorators, functions, decorator, generators. Yeah. What is the purpose of main decorator? Decoration purpose. And I want to give some function as a input. It is doing some functionality, provided extended functionality. For example, simple example, what is the purpose of this CSS means? That is the advantage of CSS. So both are same person or not? Same only. This person is only HTML. She become like this because of CSS only. So CSS will be provide something mac up, geek up, all these things. Same person only. How she is, how she was is there. Beautiness added, added. That is the advantage of our CSS. ఉందా ఉంది ఇక్కడ లేదు ఉంది నాట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేటెడ్ ఆన్ సబ్జెక్ట్ లేడీ లిప్స్టిక్ ఐ ల్యాష్లు సార్ థర్డ్ వన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద థర్డ్ వన్ JavaScript. Sir, this is very, very important. In lifetime, somewhere definitely it will be useful for your life. You can learn this JavaScript also. In UA Technology maximum, they will cover JS also. Yeah. Sir, what is this use of the JavaScript means? For example, sir, there is a one person is there. One person will be available. What is the person name? No. What is the person? Katrina Kaif. Okay. Oh, lady kabatti Katrina Kaif having the hairstyle. Okay. Smiley face. Now, Katrina Kaif ready. Sir, for Katrina Kaif, sir, Katrina Kaif is a just name. Ante one name I can define means one button I declared. To define these names, which technology is required? HTML is enough. Ante one button, all these required HTML. So name is nothing but HTML. Now, I have to provide Katrina Kaif some touch-ups. Ante hairstyle. Okay. I'm given some hairstyle to Katrina Kaif and I can given touch up to the face. Okay. Makeup I can provide it there. Okay. Like that. Now, beautiful Katrina Kaif is ready. This touch ups, all these things are provided with the help of which one? CSS. Now, sir, what Katrina Kaif will doing? Katrina Kaif is doing dancing. Yes. Katrina Kaif is doing action. Katrina Kaif can eat. Yes. Eating, dancing, action, everything will do by Katrina Kaif. Those are nothing but what it is. JavaScript means functionality. Katinaka will doing dance very well. She is action very nice. She is taking food very well. So all these are nothing but Katinaka functionalities. So just now button is there, login button in the Facebook. That button is working or not, how to provide it. JavaScript is the responsible to add some functionality to the buttons. Then we go with what it is. JavaScript technology we can provide it. Simple, sir. Here 25 messages actually. Yes, sir. Sir, HTML meant for one line. And so today not required all these notes. Okay, just listen theoretical part. Tomorrow I will tell how to install Django programs. Slowly program started. Please practice it. Once it is practiced, then only it is useful for you. Otherwise, no use of this course. Seriously practice it. Once you practice, it's very simple. Okay. Sir, HTML meant for static response. CSS meant for style, all these things provided. HTML plus JavaScript, I can comment those. Meant for simple, one is static, second one automatically dynamic response. Backend I will discuss. So present measure, these three are bus for you. HTML, CSS, Java. How to practice, I will tell. End of the session, we will discuss everything. Whatever doubts you have, you can ask end of the session. I will clarify all your doubts, guys. First listen the class, okay? So here we can provide styles. Okay, fine. Here the major question is, sir, what is the difference between static response and dynamic response? For example, by using HTML, sir, I want to print one message. Hi, welcome to Django classes. To print only this line to everyone in the browser, what is required only? HTML is enough. You can start HTML tag, H1 tag, write hi, welcome to Django classes. Automatically will be displayed. This type of, for this only HTML is enough. No, sir, I want to along with this current date and time. I want to display date and time. Then only HTML is enough. Because every minute time will be changes, not changes. But how to calculate this? Compulsory, what is required? JavaScript is required because every minute, every second time will be changes. Compulsory you can go with HTML and JavaScript, both are required. So how to get the system date and time, you know, date time module is there in the Python. By using that, we can take. So if I want to display only static text labels, all these, first technology is enough, that is HTML. If I want to provide some response to my application, then compulsory what is required? JavaScript and HTML both are required. But here major important question is, what is the static response versus dynamic response? This is a very important question in all these. Wherever you can go, first one, this one only. Anyone, what is static response? What is the dynamic response? Vamo, is it any bits any question? Why are you that much of serious? What is the static response? The response which is static, that is called as the response which is dynamic, that is called as ante. Sir, static response means voice not leదండి. Sir, static response means, observe carefully. If the response is not varied from time to time and person to person, if the response is not varied from time to time and person to person, then it is considered as a static response. Now, based on this, anyone tell any example? Until the response, you are asking one request, you are getting same response. You are getting same response. You are getting same response. I am also. 10 o'clock I am asking. 12 o'clock I am asking. Midnight 3 o'clock I am asking. Same response. Time to time, mission to mission, person to person. Same response I displayed. That is called a static response. Any example? Yeah. Sir, everyone open your mobile or system facebook.com. Everyone are you getting same page or not? Same page. You. All the people you can open, everyone getting same only. Now you can ask, afternoon you can ask, night you can ask, midnight. Same response you are getting. This type of response is called as what it is? Static response. Just login page of the Gmail or login page of the Facebook, anything. So many examples are there. Just I'm giving basic example. The response which is not varied from time to time, person to person. Such a type of response is called as static. But what about the dynamic? Simple. If the response is changes person to person, if the response is varied from time to time, person to person, then it is considered as a dynamic. Any example? Flipkart home page. Okay. Yeah. Last I will give 15 minutes time. Okay. Na 12:30 I will stop the session. 12:30 to 1 o'clock. Whatever doubts you have, you can ask Anvesh. Present, don't message everyone. Please listen the class. నిజంగానే ఓ సమ్మన్ ఇస్ టెల్లింగ్ నా మహేష్ సార్ అంటే మహేష్ సార్ షూట్ ఇంకా ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సార్ బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇన్బాక్స్ పేజ్ ఆఫ్ Gmail. Sir, if I open my Gmail internally, my inbox page is different. His inbox page is different. Your inbox page is the different. So person to person, time to time response will be changes. And one more, balance page of something bank application. Suppose I have account in HDFC Bank. You have also account in HDFC Bank. My balance page is different. Your balance page is different. So like that, the response which is changes time to time, mission to mission, such a type of response are called as which ones are dynamic response. So in entire this, sir, all are, you know these things. What is web application, you know, what is front end, what is HTML. These things already in basic UA classes, your faculty teaches all the things, internal things. Just I am giving basic idea. Main interview question is this is only. What is the static response versus dynamic response? So that is called as front end. Yeah, results also. Whatever he is telling, result page also, everyone will be changes. Okay. Next story is what it is, sir? Back end. Back end means just I'm telling at the time of movies, back end different people will be there. Those are using that. Same in this application also. This is the front end. So I implemented HTML, I implemented CS colors, I can implemented login functionality by using JavaScript, everything story completed there. Aite, whenever clicking on login button, internally there is some database is there. Database administrator will take care about that. Then we go with database. It is connected to database, available, not available. Based on that, we are getting some response. That response will be sent to the end user. That is, we are getting functionalities to the backend. To develop this backend, anyone please tell what is required to develop the backend? Everyone telling to develop the backend only database. But to develop the backend, three are required. Three. Yes. First one, that is one, language is required. Second one, sorry, database. Third one framework is required. So first actually language, second framework, Third one, databases are, these three are required. Language. So what is the language we are using? This one means there are so many languages that they're like Java can I use, Python can I use, C Sharp can I use, .NET and then C Sharp, sorry. .NET we can use, multiple, any language you can use. We are all full stack Python students. That's why we know already which one, Python. So here already maximum people completed Python. Okay, done. One language you selected there. Once language is done, only Python framework Django. Next framework is required. What is that framework? Django. Someone is asking one more. Some people is asking what it is? Flask. And one more is there. Pyramid. So like that, multiple frameworks are there. Suppose if you go to if you selected Java language, for the Java people, different frameworks are there. Spring Ani, Spring Boot, something frameworks are there. I don't have some clarity. In case of Python, Django, Flask, Pyramid. 90% everyone using Django. Some people are using Flask also. Sir, if you know one framework, remaining Flask, REST API. REST API is the different concept, Yuvraj. Okay, REST API is also there. But in Python framework is we go with the Django, Flask, Pyramid. We have discussed about Django. Databases, Oracle, MySQL, SQLite 3 by default along with the Django. Once you install Django, sir, SQLite 3 is available inbuilt. You don't need to install anything. Oracle, MySQL, you have to install. Generally, in your machines who are attending Oracle classes, Oracle, MySQL, anything. But nowadays, if you go to interview, everyone asking what they're asking, MongoDB asking. That's why we are providing that MongoDB classes also free classes, sir. Definitely, because sir, whenever you can go to any interview, whatever latest trending is there, those you have to learn, go to the Python or any interview. Now in the evening batch, why I'm taking already Python completed, core and advanced. Still from last 5 days onwards, we are discussing Python new features. Because whenever you can go to interview, always they are asking about new things only. So that's why I'm taking REST API classes. If you know Django, sir, you know Django very well. Asli, you are excellent talent in Django. Okay. There is two people will be there. This is the person. What is the name of the person? No. No. Sir, two persons are there. I don't know the person names. Okay. So two persons available there. One person is Django with REST API. Second person having only knowledge on Django. So first of all, what is the difference between these two people? One person having hands and legs, second person no hands and legs. When compared with these two who are working very efficiently, first person only. Ante, the person who is having knowledge on Django plus REST API, very most powerful. Without REST API, you know Django, like that second person only. No use of interview times, real point of view. So compulsory, what is required? REST API is mandatory. Without REST API, there is no interview. In starting days, whenever I started Python classes 7-8 years back, if you know Python core and advanced, okay, job, take the 3 lakhs package. 7 years back story, not nowadays. Okay, nowadays only Python, as there is no jobs. Only Python, I'm telling. Because some people are joined only Python core and advanced. Sir, by using the core and advanced Python, is it possible to develop any applications? No. Along with Python, one combination course is required. That is any course. Maybe it is a Django, or maybe it is Angular, or maybe it is React.js, AWS. Sir, some people, most of the people will go to the data science. Python with data science, some people are going. Some people, sir, I'm not interested this coding side. I basically came from MBA or something background. Best choice is DevOps. Simple, easy to entering into the software. If you don't know anything about coding, then DevOps is the best suitable one. Anyone can settle in the DevOps. So those are multiple ways are there. Sir, after some years, whenever they're asking, sir, I know Python plus Django, sir. Oh, nice. Take 5 lakhs. Because you are added some extra course. Some another person came, sir, I know Python, Django, and I know REST API also. Oh, excellent. Take 7 lakhs. Yes, sir, no. Based on technology, sir, I know only Python. Nowadays, no one can select it. You know Python and Django. Okay, some interested. Immediately another person came to the company. Sir, I know Python, Django, REST API also. Then in all these three people, company will selected the last one only. Because you know everything. Another person came. Sir, I know MongoDB also. Automatically he will selected. Definitely. Because tomorrow maybe if he started any company, unfortunately, one fine day will become a CEO to the company. Assume that CEO. Then what will happen? You have to select the some employees. How you selected employees? Yes, sir, no. Same process also. Now you are going to the company, they can also follow same rules who are having more technologies. So present these three are mandatory along with this MongoDB. So that is front end and back end. So yeah, I'm coming to that REST API also. Give 5 minutes time. I will explain what is REST API. Sir, present I'm telling that is the web application. What is front end technologies? What is the back end? To develop the back end, three are required. One is language, one framework, one database. Any database. Okay, fine. Now we can make application without UI, sir. Possible. Because in the Django, built-in forms are there, built-in available there without HTML, because automatically it is generated HTML code. I'm not writing single line of HTML code. Django forms are there, Mohit Reddy. By using that, it is possible. So now come to our story of what it is, Django. What is Django? Up to now, I'm not discussing Django. I'm telling web application, static response, dynamic response, what is front end, what is back end, how to implement those. Django is a, first of all, it is one of the web application framework. That is, everybody knows about that. Okay. Django. So what is the Django? Do you know jungle? Django is came from what is Python? No. Because you know this one already everybody. If you go to the Python, you are getting this one. What it is? That is the Python generally. After that, they are given name this to the programming language. Why they are given this name? All these things in your Python classes we discussed. Now we need to discuss about Django. Django is one of the framework purely to develop the which one? Web applications only. So someone is asking, this Django is used only for Python. By using Python only, it is implemented. Suppose you are written Java application, that I want to use the Django. No chance, not supported. Django is purely for given for Python application development purpose only. Django will be available there. It is one of the high level open source. What is the meaning of the open source? Open source means, for example, yeah, Python is there. Python is a open source. Java, .NET, no. Python is a open source. Open source is nothing but if suppose some requirements is there, I'm not happy with that, I have to customize that one. That's why if you want to go to the Python, if you want to go to the develop .NET application, Iron Python is there, Ruby Python, PyPy, JPython, C Python, multiple flavors are there. Suppose if anybody knows about the Linux, In Linux also open source. In Linux, multiple flavors are there. Red Hat and Ubuntu, different flavors are there. So here also, if any feature is I'm not happy with, I have to, the source code will be open. You have to customize it. That is called as open source. Sir, freeware and open source, both are same. Freeware and open source. No, not as no. Freeware and what is the meaning of freeware? The software is available to the free. Anyone can download, anyone can use it. That is called as freeware. Open source means the source code will be open based on our requirement. We have to customize. That is called as open source. Java is not open source. .NET is not open source. Python is a open source. And freeware also, both are supported. Same here also Django, freeware as well as our open source. For example, sir, if you want to buy a building, one flat, one ready-made flat is there in the, I can book the one flat, owner hand out to that, I am entering to that flat. So something I want to do some modifications. Based on my requirement, can I do modifications or not? Yes, renovation we have to do. Suppose I can buy some car. I want to do some extra activities to my car. Possible. And customization. My own customizations we have to do. That is called as a, what it is, open source like that. So Django is one of the high level open source framework. It is follow one rule. That rule is dry rule. What is the full form of dry? Dry principle. Yo. Don't repeat yourself. Because a project can contain multiple applications. Suppose today, sir, I can implemented one project to the ICICI bank by using Django. So first of all, what is project? What is application? Both are same. Application and project. Same or not same? No. I will give clarity. What is project? What is application? Okay. A project can contain multiple applications. Suppose tomorrow I completed project to the ICICI bank. I hand over. Tomorrow, sir, one more person came. The bank name is, what is the bank? Sunny. Maybe future Sunny started banking operation. They want to start banking. She approached to the Mahesh sir. Sir, please develop the one banking application. Because just now completed ICICI bank application, I hand over to the company. Now Sunny came. Sir, banking means 90% everything same or not same? Same only. Savings account, current account, fixed deposit, credit cards, loans, not 90, 99% everything same only. So that's why I already implemented some application, same application I can use into here. That is again, don't repeat every application. That principle is called as what it is, dry principle. Don't repeat yourself every time. Whatever apps are there, those apps you can reuse it. Do you know at the time of SDLC? What is SDLC? Software Development Lifecycle. Who came from MCA background or BCA background, MSc computers, maybe in engineering is available, not available, don't know. MC it is there, MSc it is there, BCA it is there. One subject is there, software engineering. In that, they will tell about this SDLC, Software Development Life Cycle. And what it is for you not required, okay. What it describe me, there are some levels are there like requirements, yeah, analysis, design, coding. After that, yeah, testing, finally, release and maintenance. So we SDLC phases, requirements, analysis, design, coding, testing. As a developer, our role coming into here coding part. First part will be take care by every company. There are some people is there. What is the people? BA, business Analyst, he will take care. In the market, there is course is also their business analyst course. Who came from non-IT background, MBA, those people selected that course, BA course. Because BA, very less jobs are there, but it is very demanded course also. Because the first company project started because of BA only, business analyst only. After that, requirements analysis will be done by system analyst. Design will be done by architecture, design architecture. Now, being a now you are developer, you have to do only concentrate coding. Testing will be done by every company, they can maintain separate test engineers. Once all done, application released to the market. It actually happen internally SDLC development life cycle. So SDLC describes how to develop one application based on client requirements and expectations. But how to develop this in SDLC, sir? There are n number of models are there. Anyone knows about that? SDLC models like waterfall model, prototype. Someone is telling spiral model, incremental model, RAD model, ఇంకా fish model, V model, Agile model. Nowadays, everyone using last model. Whenever you're entering any interview, definitely they can ask about, do you have any idea about Agile methodology? Because waterfall, spiral, all are old models only. Nowadays, every company using which model? Agile methodology. Our Django is providing in all these. One more thing is there. RAD model, it is supported. RAD means full form. RAD full form. Rapid application development. Ante the application development will be very fast. Because just name give an example. ICICI Bank, Sunny Bank. I'm not doing anything. Wherever ICICI Bank name logo is there, I remove that, make it as a Sunny. Project completed, not completed? Completed. For example, sir, in our core Python, advanced Python, completed once I'm given my materials, I provided in the Google Classroom. PDF I'm given na, same. Once Django completed, content I will show. This is the course content, I will explain. Once I'm given this content, total content is there some 300 pages content I am given. Okay. So in this, all the 300 pages content, if you want to make it as a, in this one, in every page, Naresh Shetty logo, my photo is available there, Naresh Shetty address is there. If you want to, instead of my photo, you can change your photo. How much time it will take? Within a maximum 5 to 10 minutes enough. Select my photo, replace with another photo with Sunny. Simply, I can fill this face instead of my face. Then automatically this material belongs to Sunny only. But once I prepare a material, how much time it is taken? So much time. So once changes, change the logo, change the address. Your task completed, materials is ready. That is, వీళ్ళందరూ సన్నీ చూస్తున్నారు. So that is called as rapid application development. The development should be very fast, sir. That is the meaning of RAD model. So this is one of the SDLC model. Rapid application development. That is, and one more thing is, to develop the projects and applications, there are different what we can call architectures are there. If you know Java, .NET, everyone they can follow this architecture. What it is? MVC. Anyone having idea? MVC. Model, V meant for view, C for controller. Yes. .NET, Java, everyone following this architectural style. That is the one of the design pattern. Yes. Model, view, controller. But Django follows MVT architecture, sir. Yeah. M for model, V for view, T for template. If you know these three words, your Django is completed. Bus entire Django rotated on these three words only. Model, view, template. Sir, here how many guys completed your NumPy classes? Maximum, most of the who are the my students already NumPy completed. Who are the Kairos or students? Sir explained NumPy classes. Yes or no? Sir, entire NumPy, if you want to learn NumPy, only one statement is there. What it is? Import NumPy as NumPy. Your NumPy classes are over. If you don't know NumPy, you know this command. NumPy classes are over. So entire NumPy, that statement only depends upon. Because if you want to learn NumPy, only modules is enough, same. If you want to learn Django, one core Python is sufficient for you. Sir, what is this model, view, template, architecture? For example, to develop any application, first, what is required, sir? One, just now I'm telling the front end page. One username, password, two text boxes are there, sir. Okay, this one. After that, if you want to login button, cancel button, two are there. If you enter username, password, login, cancel means the form will be closed. So this is required. To develop this one, what is required? Just now I'm telling HTML, CSS, JavaScript. In our Django terminology, this is called as what it is, template. Generally, do you know in your software engineering subject, every application have three layers are there. These we are calling it a what it is, presentation layer. Every application three layers are there. Presentation layer. Next one. Second one. Technical layer. Okay. Third one. Sir, every application three layers are there. One is presentation layer. Second one is application or business layer. Third one is data layer. These three layers are there every application. Presentation layer, application layer, data layer. In normal terminology, we are calling it as a presentation layer. In Django, we are calling it as a template. To develop this template, HTML, CSS, JavaScript are required. So template story completed. Next. Once I am entering username, okay, I am entering something. I am entering my password. Clicking on the login button. Just now I am telling once I click on login button, this functionality, I want to connect to this one into database. Where we have to connect? Database. Until that username is available, not available, I don't know. That's why this is called as a database. This database is nothing but our model. In normal terminology, you call it as a what it is, data layer. In Django, we call it as a one model. One model is nothing but one table. What is the meaning of database? Collection of tables. Multiple tables, if I want to store it into one place, that place is nothing but one database. That table is nothing but in Django, we can call it as a model. Sir, a model, okay, template, okay. What is view? View is nothing but whenever clicking on login button in your Python, have you created multiple functions? In our Python, have you remembered in the flow control, at the time of while loop, I am given a small program for you. Username Sunny, password is Mahesh. If both are same, thanks for confirmation. Otherwise, keep on asking. One example I am given. Same. If username is Mahesh, password is Sunny, then only login. Otherwise, error message. How I am writing program, that Python code we have to write, sir. That Python code is nothing but what it is, views.py file. Ikkada I am writing complete Python code. That Python code is nothing but what it is, view. This one is called as business layer or application layer. Here we are calling as a view. So model is always talking about database. Templates is always talking about your HTML pages. View is always talking about your Python code. That is the cinema. So whatever core and advanced in our core Python, I'm given some examples also. I'm asking student number, student name stored into dictionary. Based on the name, marks will be provided. Some small bank applications I explained na, that logics I have to write into views.py file. Then I'm given one template. I want to store data permanently, database. This type of architecture is called as MVT, model, view, template. Model means simple database, you know. Template means in HTML classes, you know how to create templates. Views, Python classes, already you know Python. There's no new thing. I'm combining all these three into one frame. That frame is nothing but Django. Because once I'm writing, what is .py file in Python? Extension. What is a .py file? Hmm? Source code. Yeah. What is .py file? It is a one module. What is the module? Collection of functions, classes, variables is called as a one module. So you are already knows about the Python code. In again at the time of this, you know these things. What is a function and what is a method? Method function both are same. No. Function means by using def keyword, we have to declare without any class, that is function. In object oriented, you have to take class. Within the class, you can declare any function. Then that is called as a what it is? Method. Function is a nothing but sir simple def f1. Yes, it is a one function. No, I have to take class A. Inside class A, def f1. I can provide it one argument pass. Then f1 is a method. So function directly can call, but methods direct calling is not possible. We have to create object. Based on that, we have to call that one. So in the Django also, I have to take two types of programming technique is there. One is function oriented. Second one is object oriented programming. That's why I'm telling initial classes only core Python is enough, because in core Python you know functions, how to create function, how to call function, everything. Once object oriented means then in Django terminology what they are calling is FBV, CBV. Now in Python we are calling as a function oriented or procedure oriented, object oriented. Here F means function based, V meant for what it is, view, function based view. And if every logic write into only function, same logic you can write into class based view. In Python terminology, that is function based oriented, object oriented. Here terminology is FBV and CBV. So that is the Django basic introduction. And what is the drive principle? RAD, Django follows which architecture? MVT, model, view, template, architecture. Sir, when this my concept is, when this Django is introduced, when Python is introduced, 90. మళ్ళీ దీనికి అఫీషియల్ అన్అఫీషియల్ ఉందా? సరే పైథాన్ ఫస్ట్ జావా ఫస్ట్? వెరీ గుడ్. సరే నౌ వెన్ Django will be introduced? Yes, in the year of 2003. Where it is introduced means first it is introduced in the one newspaper. One newspaper it is released. In that first they can test it Django in heavy traffics. Is it properly working or not working? How it is stable? They have to check it. All testings, gistings, everything completed. Available to the public 21st July 2005. Why they are released 21st July 2005? Because that is my date of birth. అంటే డేట్ ఆఫ్ బర్త్ 2005 కాదు, సారీ 21st July, దట్ ఈస్ ఐఎమ్ టెల్లింగ్. ఈజ్ ఇట్ కరెక్ట్? నో నో, న్యో. N should be rolling. Okay, yeah. So 21st July 2000 general I'm telling, but actually 21st July 2005 it is released to the officially. From 3 to 5 they have to test it, because without testing no one can release the any software. They are taken 2 years time. They can tested multiple ways. Once it is success, then it is given to the public 2005. Who is introduced this one? Python is introduced by, yes, those things you know. This is the person, Google, GUI, Van UM. Gudo Van Rossum is the person who is introduced our Python language. This is the person introduced. Same like that. But who is Django? The పేరుంది ఈ పర్సన్. ఏం పర్సన్ నేమ్? The person name. That is the name of the person. This one and one more person is there. Simon. వచ్చింది Simon Willison. These are all the people who is introduced our Django framework. Sorry, fine. Sir, Gudo Van Rossum introduced Python language. The origin for the Python is, what is the origin for Python? ABC scripting language along with C language. When combined these two, they are given the language, one language introduced. Once they introduced language, he is given name as, what is the name he is given? Python. Sir, in that days 1982, whatever you were telling, he is not given name as a Python, he is given name as a, maybe he is given like that. Then nowadays everyone calling Sunny or not? Definitely, because he is the owner, he will give his own name. Here, do you have kids? Do you have the kids? This side, guys. Some people are seriously thinking anywhere like that. You have only two answers, Babu, two options only. If you have kids are there, tell yes. Otherwise, soon. Don't think too much, okay, na? So, once you have the kids, definitely tomorrow you will give the name to your kids. So at that time, that is your wish, because your kid, your name, any name you can use. Suppose tomorrow I will get my daughter, I will give Sunny Leone. I will get the kid as a boy, I will give Pawan Kalyan. That is my wish. Yes, sir, no? Yes, same also. The language given by Gudo Van Rossum, he is given name as a Python. What is the reason? Here everyone having the name? Yes. Behind your name, something story will be there. You can ask your parents. They will tell why they are given this name only. Like you have different names are there, na? Every name. Same also. That person given name to the Python, the reason is he is watching one circus show is there. What is that? Yeah. Monty's Python playing circus show. He is always watching this circus show. In this one, he is taken the word as a, what is the word he is taken? Python. That's why he is given name to that Python only. So every name, some compulsory story will be there. Sir, whenever you can go to in Amirpet, there are in roadside, left side, some big hoardings are available there. Courses, full stack Python, and Java, .NET, Hadoop. Anyone see the Hadoop banner? Yeah. In Hadoop banner, there one logo is there. What is the logo available in Hadoop banner? One elephant. One elephant is available there, which is wearing the some yellow cap. Why they are given Hadoop logo as elephant? Hadoop is the how. He is telling very good. Hadoop is a big data. Elephant is the big size. That's a they are given elephant. Sorry, okay, fine. But why elephant is wearing only yellow cap? Because it is TDP party elephant. Mari cap also you can check it. Compulsory cap should be yellow cap only. Elephant symbol only. For that some reason is there. That story Hadoop faculty will tell. Okay. Now come to our story. These two people introduced a framework. Why they are given name as a Django? That is my question. If they are given name as a Django, everyone will call Django only. But why they are given Django? Yeah. What is that person name? Django? Sir, because of these two people who are introduced, they are very diehard fan of. There is one person is there, one guitarist. He is the famous guitarist. He is the person, very famous guitarist. Is they are very fan up to this one. What is his name? Django Reinhard. That's why they are given starting name Django given as a framework. That is the reason because of they are very fans to this person. That's why they are given name as a Django framework. Like that. So Django can be introduced in the 2003 in one newspaper. They introduced 21st July 2005. It is released. That is the best. If you want complete information about Django, there is one site is there. So who are using this Django? The topmost companies who can be used. Sir, do you know Instagram? Oh, everyone knows about Instagram. Reels, Gills, all these. Dropbox, Spotify, YouTube, Mozilla, Chunde, NASA. No, na. So, sir, these are all the, see this, all the people, Udemy, Google, Boeing, Quora. See this, all these companies are using the Django framework. In golden days, everyone using Java, .NET to develop application. Nowadays, everyone go to the Python. Along with combination, this Django. So, for Django, the official site is Django project.com anukunta. Django. Yeah, this is the site official. In netlo ఇది బ్లాక్ అయి ఉంటుంది రాదు ఇది. Sir, this is our official site. If you want to learn about Django installation, total process available in this site. www.djangoproject.com. Tomorrow at the time of installation, we can go to here documentation, Django features, everything will be provided in this website only. So that is today, just introduction, basic part I'm telling. What is the web application? What is front end, back end? Which technologies are there? Static versus dynamic. After that, what is backend? How to implement this backend? Okay. Now, backend. After that, what is Django? When it is introduced, all the things. Whenever you can go to interview, these things are not that much of important. Just to knowledge sake, your idea purpose, I'm telling you all this story. Next tomorrow, we will start about our Django installation, Django features, advantages, all those things are there. Online guys, now who are having doubts, you need to ask doubts one by one. I will clarify. Yo, wait 2 minutes. Yeah, Google, sir, Google Classroom will be created very soon. Once Google Classroom is created, I will share the course content, daily classroom notes and everything. Once the classes are started, daily you need to practice it. How many days will take Django with REST API? 2 months is the duration, sir. First 45 days Django, next 15 days REST API classes. I'm not teaching SQL and MongoDB. Another faculty will take care. Admin number I will share. After 2-3 classes, maximum Monday they will get the Google Classroom. Then I will share the Google Classroom and our class admin number. Flask not that much of important, but 1 or 2 sessions I will explain how to work Flask. Which is the best, Django or Pyramid? Django is the best one. So daily timings. 11 to 1 is the class. 11:10 session will be started. 12:45 I will stop the session. After that, if any doubts are there, I will clarify the doubts. Core and Advanced Python Google Classroom. This is the Django class, man. Tell daily timings 11 to 1. Do we need to learn Python or no need? Python is compulsory. HTML classes. I don't know. Sir, can you explain the overview of REST API? Yeah, Swapnil, definitely I will give REST API. RESTful services, because Django application can be used by only end users only. Tomorrow my application wants to access third-party application like Java or mobile, Android, or any other one, then API calls is required. Those APIs can be implemented by using REST API. కొంచెం రెస్ట్ తీసుకోండి సార్. To learn Django, MySQL, MongoDB, not required, not mandatory, but entry point of view definitely required MongoDB. Interview purpose definitely. MySQL, MongoDB. Yeah, it will start. Once it will started, I will inform. Okay. Sir, which concept have to revise of Python? Functions, object-oriented programming. Can you go recorded classes first? Yeah, admin will provide the classes. AT started. Fee of class, admin will give the fees details. Can I join Django? I don't know HTML, no problem. You can join. But parallel, you have to learn some HTML basics. What is a library and framework? Sir, what is library and framework? Library means Python, I explained. Function, module, package, library. And that is the different story. Framework is the different. Can we use PHP with Python? No. Maybe they are using, I don't know exactly. I'm not using PHP with Python. PHP is the one language. Python is the one language. NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. Present no batch. Evening already 7:31 batch started. Once it is completed, then they will announce the new batch. Can you change class timings? No. Will you do any project in class? Multiple applications I will explain. In the project contains multiple applications. Those applications I will explain. Sir, please share the course content. Sir, everyone asking course content. 1 minute time. Just I will display the course content. 1 minute. Just I will give the content only. Otherwise, everyone asking content. Sir, this is the topics what I cover into the Django that I will share in the Google Classroom. Totally 14 chapters are there. Today I'm telling introduction to the web application development, installation, Atom, templates, working with models, Django forms, model forms, advanced template, session management, authentication. Sir, ikkada object oriented programming is required for you because class based programmings are coming. ORM, advanced models, middleware, how to deploy. At the time of deployment, I will tell you about Git, GitHub, and one cloud, how to deploy to the application. Starting to until deployment, I will tell all the topics. These 14 topics are there. That is the course content. How many days Django? 2 months is the course time. 2 months it will take. GitHub also I will cover. Project, AWS not required. Good night. Sir, offline case, any doubts are there? Sir, who are first class? If you are feeling bored, okay, no problem. Slowly. You will habit. Anyone feeling bored? No. If not, no, normal no means something feeling bored. If you're telling N should be rolling, no, then you are happy. Meow. No. Because that, sir, only the reason is up to now, these 2 months, your journey with different faculties, okay, na? That's why some problems will come, sinking problem. Who are my students here? So many my students are there, 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock batch. They are happy. I know about those guys. But only thing about the new guys, okay? Slowly you will get everything. Online guys, please wait. I will clarify your doubts. Offline guys, no doubts, okay? First boys, you can carry on one by one. Online guys, wait. Whatever doubts you have, I will clarify.